Can you guys hear me? I don't know if anyone's on here, but let's see. Hey, Sandra. Can you hear me? Okay. Cool. Okay, I think it's working. I can see like the little green things for the volume. Okay. I'm just gonna finish up some holiday orders. The one that I didn't get to finish last night, so I have a couple hours to work on that, and I have like a couple blankets to make, but just gonna kind of do what I just kind of mess around, I guess. Let's see here. Hi guys, how are you? This seems to be like, give me 1 second. This is like delayed, I think. Okay. So I want live chat. Thank you. Okay, so this is working, that's working. I'm gonna switch cameras now so you're not looking directly at my face. Okay. How's the lighting on that picture? Do you want me to move it down? Is it too bright? Still trying to get used to this whole system. Okay. All right, I need to turn on all my machines because I have some shirts to do. Let me see what colors I want though. I want to do like this color. I want to do like a pretty silver. That one's pretty. So this and that. So technically, I mean, I told you guys last night that I'm putting my shop on vacation mode, but technically I still have a few orders left to do, but some of them aren't Christmas orders. So the one that I have to finish today is actually a Christmas order, which is this cute little shirt. I don't know if you guys can see that. But I took some elements of a different design and took some out. This was like a 5-part design, and I was able to edit it and take some. She didn't want the reindeer and the Santa, they were on each side. So I took those off, and then I just did what she wanted on here. So she wanted it girly, like sparkly, but we don't really have like, or I don't have like sparkly thread. So I thought I would use silver because it's, you know, silver and gold. And then like a pearly white color. So I need to find those colors in my threads. Let me see, I have a pretty white over here. Just turn my volume off on my phone. Today's house cleaning and organizing. Ugh, yeah, seriously. Do you mind linking the new hand vacuum that you use now when you can? I'm interested in purchasing one. Thank you. Yes, it's absolutely amazing. I'm just over here trying to pick out some colors for this shirt. But yes, that vacuum is the best. Like I almost want to get a second one to keep over here for my machines and then one over at the blanket table. I have to do some blankets today too. Okay, so the only way to really do this is to have my phone open so I can see your guys' comments because my computer's on the other side of the room. So I'm also going to be making my other son one of these shirts. So I made Andrew this cute shirt. And Cameron wanted one too. So I'm going to make Cameron one. That way they can wear these on Christmas morning. So I love that. Super cute, super simple. So I'm going to get him one of those. So I'm going to do that first. What size is he? I'm going to get him like a size 6. And we'll just start that. While I'm picking out colors for this other shirt. We're going to get our booster shots today. Have any of you guys got your booster shots? We're gonna go do that. I think our appointment is at like 2:30 or something like that. So I only have like 2 hours on here. But you guys, I feel so like free. I don't even know what to say about it. Just because I know I have like a couple orders left, but just that feeling of being on vacation, you know? It's a little different. Haven't done it in 5 years. So feeling good. Hi, Adiani. Yeah, she had her baby. She's beautiful. I got mine yesterday. Feels like someone frogged me in the arm. Oh no, don't say that because we're leaving tomorrow. I still can't say where we're going because my daughter could be listening on this live. I don't know. My skin like split on my thumb right here, so it hurts so bad when I like push down on everything. Does your guys' skin get dry during the winter time? Every year mine does, and I hate it so much. I love these sketch designs because they're so easy to do. You don't have to do anything. You set your colors in and you're done. And they're just so cool looking, I think. So this one's for my son, Cameron. And I'm just going to get this one going because it can stitch on its own while I'm figuring out what colors and stuff I want to use for this other shirt. I have 3 of them to do, but they're all exactly the same. So I would just have to switch one out and when one's finished and do the other. Let's see here. I need to clean this really quick. I'm gonna oil this back here. So when you oil back here, I just do 2 drops, sometimes 3 if it comes out. And then every now and then I'll go through these springs and put a little bit of oil in each one. But I don't do a lot because if you do a lot, then you'll see that the oil like spills out when you are stitching out, and that is not good. So when I thought I did enough practice runs with like just stabilizer and the hoop on this machine when I first got it, but they oil it up so good when they first give it to you. So be careful with that. Don't put a shirt on right away because I mean, I thought that I practiced enough times before I stitch out a shirt. And then when I put my gray shirt on there the other day, I noticed on the back of here, there were like oil spots. So it was still spitting oil out. So just be careful of that when you first get a new machine. I try to wipe it like all down really good and stuff. Okay, I need to go get my USB. I think I left it on my computer. I did. It's over here. Okay, so we're just doing red and white on here, but I need to find where I put that design because I always print my designs out when I first make them and put them in this folder. I'm sure you guys already know that. But I don't remember the order in which it went. And where did that paper go? I know I printed it. So I printed out the sign. Hold on. So Let's see, I gotta print it out again. I guess I don't have it. So I always save everything on my USB drive. So I name everything. So all of my Christmas designs that I got this year, I label them in a folder called Christmas Designs 2021. And this one, and then I put all of them underneath that one folder. So this one that I'm doing is the Santa hat, is what it's called, Santa hat zigzag. And I saved it under, I just put with name on it because it's .be, so you can edit it. So anytime somebody orders, you just click on that file and then you can just edit the name in it. So super easy way to just keep your files all nice and neat. And on this one in particular, I usually do my name first, but on this one in particular, I have the name going last because I want it on top of it's the vinyl felt that I use. I'll show it to you in 1 second. I don't have a computer, or I don't have a camera over here yet, so I'm gonna print that out. But I'm gonna look at my, let's see, so it's gonna be, so gray, gray, white. Red, 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 white, white, white. Okay, we're gonna go. So I'm gonna set my needles at white, red, white, red. So there's 4 colors on this actual design, but the way that they do it in the computer, so you gotta, somebody messaged me earlier, I don't know if you're on here, but she was having trouble with setting her colors because in the program, there are lots of different colors. But the way that I had saved it was only 4 colors because I don't want any colors showing through my white. I'm going to make a video on Embrilliance on how I use it. I know everybody uses it differently, and there's not too many different ways to save a design, but there are ins and outs of it. And like this sketch stitch that I'm doing, you can change the colors around in it, but I don't like to see through it. So I want all my colors to be the same. So where my sketch stitch, the red is, I want you to see red underneath of it. And the same thing with the white. I don't want any colors in there. So that's just how I do it. So I think I'm gonna do a video on like how I use Embrilliance with my business. So white, red, white, and then red for the name. And then this is what it looks like when I print it out. But I like to show when I print it out, like this is white, so it looks blue, but it's white on the computer, but I only have 4 colors. And I know that in my computer, I know after each color for the first 3, because the name is going last, so I'm gonna be putting this down as my applique and then putting the name over it. So when I put it into the computer, I'm gonna stop after number 1, I'm gonna hit a stop, number 2, I'm gonna hit a stop, 3, I'm gonna hit a stop, and then 4 is the name. So I don't need to stop for the name. So that's how I do it in here. Again, I have a lot of different videos planned for this upcoming year on this specific machine because I've been having lots of questions on different things. So yeah, 90%. I'm actually even doing the wrong name. I'm getting ahead of myself here. The same design, different name. I'm doing Cameron, not Andrew. I was wondering why it was already set in there. USB, Cameron. So it's the same thing every single time that I use it. Let's see, angle that up a little. So okay, so the way that this one saved it is different than the way that the other one saved it. So I must have saved it as the 4 colors as I was explaining earlier on the other shirt, and then I ended up redoing it for Cameron because I didn't actually save it the first time I made it. So this time I saved it. But anyway, the same thing, the name is last, so I'm going to be doing the same colors on it. I'm just going to do red, 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 white, 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 and so on and so forth. So my first one is, I know the circle, so I'm going to do white, 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 red, white, 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 red, red, see if white, 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 red, 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 white, 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 and then red. Close. I know it sounds confusing, but when you know how, I mean, if you know how to use Embrilliance, then I'm going to move my design up now because it is centered. That's how I center everything when I save it, but I don't want it centered on my shirt. I want this design moved up a little bit because it's just one design. So again, I'm just going to use my little keypad right here and kind of figure out where I want it, and then I'm going to trace it. Because I know how far down I like it from the neckline. So I'm just watching to see how far up the laser pointer is on the machine. And that's exactly where I want it. It's just like a finger width, like down from maybe like a finger and a half down is where I like it. Everyone has their own like preference on that. So it's good on that. Now I'm gonna go, so I don't know if you guys can see this on here. I don't think you can. But this is my frame like I was explaining before on my live yesterday. And then you can see, I use Mighty Hoops. They don't have them like already programmed into this embroidery machine. So you kind of have to do your own settings, I guess. And so I use my biggest hoop, but that just allows me to be able to see where my design is inside of that hoop using the Mighty Hoops. And then I can go from there. So the 8x9 hoop is literally like you can see it inside of here. I'm going to do a close-up video on this right here because it's hard to explain. You guys can't really see what I'm talking about, but that's why you trace it. And every time you trace it, you can see the laser beam going across. And as long as it's like I said, like this far off of the hoop, then you're good to go. So I'm going to hit start. Hold on. I forgot to do something because I'm talking. Okay, so I forgot to put my stops in because I was talking to you guys. So I'm going to put stops in on I have to stop for pretty much all of them because I have to cut the applique out. And then the very last one, I don't have to stop because it's just the name. So I forgot to do that, and good thing I remembered. So now I'm going to start. Otherwise, it would just keep going, and I wouldn't be able to put my pieces down. So now I got to cut out my red and white pieces. Let's see, where's the other shirt so I can measure how big it's going to be. It's like a... You guys, this vinyl that I get from Stalls, it's the, what's it called? It's the flock, the soft flock. It's so cool. I don't know how big to make this. It's hard to cut though because it like rolls up on you. So I'm measuring it not exactly just because I put it down to 90%. So I'm just going to take it to like here. And it does use a lot because it's the hat. So I ordered a bunch of this red. I'll do that later. And then this one, I'm just going to cut that whole line off because I have to use the whole thing. I'm talking to myself, you guys. Do you guys talk to yourself? I always talk to myself. And I'm just going to cut off. Actually, I'll just. Is your shop close to your, oh, you're talking to them, okay. Glad I'm looking in snow. You guys were talking about snow. We don't have snow here. I was visiting your shop yesterday because I wanted to get your nursing pads and another blanket, and I saw that you're on vacation. I was sad. Yes, Ediani. So I announced yesterday that the first time in 5 years I put my vacation on, or my shop on vacation mode, because I haven't had a vacation really in 5 years since I started, like on Etsy, and I need to step away for a minute and just kind of recharge and just be able to like do stuff that I haven't been able to do in a long time. Like sew the rest of my leggings for all the new prints that I have, stuff like that. So it's going to be nice to just be able to get all that stuff done. So with this soft flock, I don't know if you guys can see me over here, but I usually save the little film for it for when I go to heat press it. I lay the film back over it just to protect it, and then that way it doesn't get like, I don't know, burnt or anything. I'm loving these new scissors. The ones that I talked about before, they're like the rainbow scissors. They're only $6.99 on Amazon, which applique scissors are really expensive these days. So I found these. I wanted to try them, and I actually really like them. They're the same size as the, the Fiskars, the little orange ones. Same size as those, but I don't know. I feel like they're way sharper. They get into the little cracks. Okay. What color are we gonna do for this one? I need a red, a white, a gold, a green. So I'm gonna do that red, white, this silver, and I need gold. A pretty, pretty gold. This is the gold I like. So this gold looks like, when you're looking at it online, it looks almost like a yellow brown or something, but I ordered it and it's number 1684, and this is the gold that I use, and it's so pretty. I'll show it to you after we use it. Love the rainbow scissors. To use them for fabric or just threads? I use them for everything, Sarah. I use them to cut my appliques out. I use them for everything. Got two pair and I love the color. Oh, you like them, Marissa? Aren't they amazing? For the price, they're super sharp. I feel like they're really good quality. And I've actually been, every time I go to Walmart, I look for those scissors, and my Walmart does not, they're always out of stock. I can never find them. So when I buy them on Amazon, I have like 10 pairs of them, but they're expensive. And so then when I found these, I was like, okay, I'll try that. And I actually like them more. I love this shirt so much because it's super simple. And it's just, I don't know, nice and fast when I'm not talking or forgetting what I'm doing. I made my grandma came over on Tuesday and I made her, they're having, so all of the ladies in our family, except, well, like all the, my mom and her sister and my grandma, and the older like adults, they all get together and they're doing Christmas Eve night and they do like drinks by the fire and stuff like that, but they're having it be like a pajama theme this year. So they all had to get matching pajamas, so all the couples. So my grandma got her and my grandpa matching pajamas, and she wanted me to do a design on the front of it. So she came over on Tuesday and she didn't know what color she wanted. Well, she actually wanted like silver or gold, but I didn't think that would look good with the actual pajama that she got. So we ended up doing the black soft flock on it, and it turned out so cute. And it was like not too girly because they have to match. And so I was like, my grandpa would like this more than gold or silver or whatever. So ended up turning out super, super cute. And you guys, tomorrow, actually not tomorrow. When's the 7th? Or the 18th? Saturday? It's my daughter's birthday and she's turning 16. So in the picture, there's a blonde girl and a brown-haired girl. So it's the brown-haired girl that is turning, her name's Taylor. She's turning 16. I can't believe I have a 16-year-old. Makes me feel like I'm getting older. So the only thing with these sketch stitches is that you have to make sure you cut it very nicely. You can't just like cut it like you would for a satin stitch. It has to be like super pristine, I think, so that it looks really nice. Like right on the line, but not too close. Close enough, but not too close. That's why it's taking me a little bit. But also this felt, it cuts really nicely. Let's see here. I think that looks nice. So cute so far. How's the sound? Is it loud with the machines going? Because I didn't run the machines yesterday. I already drank almost all my coffee. Have you ever tried Kingstar Metallic Thread? It's the best. No, I haven't. I really only, you guys, if you know me, I just like find something, and if I like it, then I'm just like, whatever. I'm done trying other things. So now it's ready to go to that. But like with like scissors and stuff like that, I always try different ones to find out which ones I like. And then when I find what I like, I don't try searching around anymore. The only reason why I searched around more for the applique scissors was because I couldn't find them at my local store, and Amazon was like super pricey. So I decided to look around more. But with the thread, I just go onto ALLSTITCH and I order all my supplies through that. But where do you get that thread? Because I'm interested in finding, like I said, like prettier, more. No. Hold on. Like more shiny thread. What happened? Yeah, I was afraid of that. It like ate my shirt. Yeah. So I'm gonna show you guys this. I don't know how I can show you, but this is what happened. And it's non-fixable, really. I don't know if you guys can see that. Where's the, look, it got nested under there. Sometimes that happens, and you just really, there's nothing you can do about it. So that sucks, but what do you do? There's nothing you can do about it. So now I got to start over on that shirt. So you just have to cut it underneath here. And I can't save it because it ate, and then the placement is just off now. So like this is all like that. Of course it would do that because I just want to make that shirt and be done with my son's shirt, but that's okay. Things happen. It happens to all of us. So when this happens to me, I don't even mess with trying to, I just rethread it, is what I was trying to say, because now I don't know why that happened because it was working fine before. So what I do then in that situation is I just cut. It was on the white. So I'm literally, I don't like to take it out of this piece right here because then you have to rethread the whole thing. But I take it out from here and rethread it because it's obviously a threading. It got caught somewhere. And then I take my bobbin out and check my bobbin. So this piece, I make sure it's in here correctly. And then I'm going to just rethread it. So I go around twice on the top hoop, which I'm going to talk about on tomorrow, because on these machines, sometimes it depends on the weight of the thread that you use. So in order to get the right tension, you have to have the thread around the tension disc the right amount of times. And I noticed that on this one, if I only went around one time, it was too loose. If I go around 2 times on this little white knob up here, then it almost like holds it together closer and the tension is a lot better. So then I do twice on this one and 1.5 times on this one. I mean, you almost go around 2 times, but then you come back down on this lever right here, which makes it 1.5 times. So that is I mean, it's all about the tension on your own machine, but that's how I do it on this one. This machine is very precise with threading. Like it has so many different ups and downs. That's the one difference between this machine and my FAF. The FAF is super easy to thread. There's not very many like holes to go up and down and through and stuff. But this machine is really pretty. Like it stitches out so, so nice. Okay, so now that that's done, I'm going to check my bobbin. So it feels good. And so when that happens to me, I just go back to where there's a float button on here, and that's where you can go back stitches. And I'm just going to start over because I need to completely start over. So you just go back to the very beginning, and right up here is where you can see your stitch count. And so I'm just following how many stitches I have. 3, 2, 1. Now it's at the very beginning. So now I just have to retrace it, redo it all. But I'm just going to check and make sure everything looks good because I don't know why it did that. And I don't want it to do it again. So gotta go get another shirt. And that really sucks, but what do you do? At least it was my son's shirt, right? But I can use this white piece right here for the rest of it. I wonder why it did that. I don't know. That's weird. I mean, there's always an explanation of why that happened, but sometimes you just don't know. So when that happens, that's happened to me a couple of times actually, just like trying out things. It happened to me with that machine when I was testing out the tension. But what I do is now I'll just use the back of this shirt for a sample. And then when I take my picture, I'll just fold it up. You know, you fold it in a square. So nobody's going to know that's the back of the shirt. But instead of throwing the shirt away and wasting it, I'm going to do a new sample on here and then just use it as that. So that's what I use my mess ups for, is I use it for samples. So I'll put that down here and know that I have a black shirt to use as a sample. So my allergies are just out of control. The only thing I don't like about this new camera system is I can't see comments unless I'm looking at my phone. So I have no idea what you guys are talking about or saying. All right, let's do this again. And I better not do that again. All right, so I've already set it back to the beginning. Now I'm just going to trace it. Let's see. Why is it doing that? It's all... My needles are set. Trace it. Lots of buttons on this machine, but it's super self-explanatory, and you just, when you click into each button, it kind of takes you wherever you need to go. Okay, so now we're good. We're gonna hit start. Do this again. Don't mess up. Okay, what am I missing? Wait till you have a 20-year-old and you'll feel really old. Oh my gosh, I'm way back. Let's see. Sound is great. It focuses in and out. It's just adjusting all the time. I wonder if it's the lighting. Let's see. Maybe if I put it a different way. It's like trying to focus on something over there. You've probably mentioned this, or someone has already asked, but have you always lived in Arizona? Yes, I'm a native from Arizona. Maybe you can put a TV up on the wall to see the comments. Actually, I am putting a TV up in here. That's a great idea, so yes. Malqueens and Mesa. I haven't been there. Is that good? I have not been there. I'm back here like reading your guys' comments and looking to see how I can adjust. I think it's, well, it's still kind of focusing in and out. I don't really know how to fix that though. I don't know, you guys. It's kind of like a work in progress over here. Oh, no, you can't? Okay. Well. I don't want to get that piece. Okay. So it's doing fine with the white. I don't know why it did that the last time. So we'll see. Now I have to cut another piece of red out because it's a big piece. Set this up over here so I can see what you guys are saying. Okay, what do you guys really want a video on? That I can tell you how I use something. And do you guys like lives or videos better? I used to do that too. I can see comments on my TV. I just can't comment. I have to use another device to comment. Oh, okay. So like you can read them on there, but when you write a comment back, you have to put it on your phone or something. Okay. Let's cut another piece of this out. Where are my scissors? I want to use those. How big did I go last time? Hey, Sandy. Whatever you prefer, you can do how you got started into Etsy, tips and tricks for small business owner, a day in the life. Yeah, lives. Couldn't get the, okay, I already read that one. Lives are nice. Yeah, I actually prefer lives too. I mean, I like videos too, but just kind of being able to like chat with them and whatever. I used to be on lives all the time, like watching them, but I haven't been on YouTube at all lately. Okay, this is where it messed up. Better not mess up again. Sorry, I keep sniffling in your guys' ears. It's this time of year. It's cold in here too. So I'm getting my AC done after the holidays. We have them scheduled to come out, which means I'll have AC and a heater because it's cold in here right now. It gets cold and hot in the summer. So I have a huge order coming from Amazon today. I ordered like 20 feet of like cords, and a couple of them. That way I can use different cameras and have them all connected back to my my computer. That way I don't have to move everything around. I'm so excited I finally figured it out. And you guys can see what I'm doing all the time. The only thing is I'm only one person with two hands. So every time I move an area, I don't have to move the camera, but I have to go click a button on the computer, which is fine. It's easier than setting up the camera every time I move somewhere. Don't mess up. I don't mind seeing the mock-up of your new plants. I did a room on my home and have an air conditioner and heater combined, and it's been great for 15 years. Nice. Yeah, I'm super excited because I told my husband, I will not work another summer in here. It was just too hot. Way, way too hot. I don't know if this is going to fit. I have to cut probably a new one. We might be able to use it. Can we get away with it? I think we can get away with it, you guys. Yes. Okay. Barely. That's funny. Huh? Barely, barely, but it works. Do you guys have a certain way that you cut your, like your applique? Do you cut it with the design in front of you, or like the scissors? Which way do you cut that? I don't know. It's hard to explain. I go back and forth, but I feel like the most precise way without cutting the thread is with the design, the scissors like right in front of me instead of above. So with the design, when I cut it, I'm cutting it with the scissors like this instead of on top of it. Does that make sense? So I'm cutting it with the design on the top of the scissors versus on the bottom of the scissors right here. So I feel like that's a cleaner cut. It's just stuff I think about in my head, like, I wonder which way everybody does this, because I do it both ways and I find that the other way just works better. And I don't know, is there a right or wrong way to do it? Maybe I was just doing it the wrong way all along. I don't know. Is that camera still focusing back and forth the whole time? That's annoying if it does. All right. This sure was supposed to be fast and easy, except we had to restart. So cute. Merry Christmas. Let's see. You should still look into Nevo. You can have up to 3 cameras. Has apps that helps you go live to all the platforms, and it's wireless. It's wireless? Okay, I gotta look into that one then. Excelled by leaps and bounds and watching on YouTube. You're very inspiring. Aw, thank you so much. That makes me smile. That's how I do it the other way. I will cut the kids every time. Yes, I felt like that too. That's why I was like, should I do it a different way? So every time I do it the other way, and I forget that I'm doing it that wrong way, I cut the threads. So this is what, I'm gonna move this so you can see. Can you see that? I don't know if you can see that. But that's why I did the name last, because it's going on top of the cloud. Well, not the cloud, but the band on the hat, the Santa hat. So cute. Okay, focus, Amber. Focus, focus. So I need size 6, size 2T. Let's see. Okay, so I need a 2T. I need a 6. And a boys. What size is he? A 5? I knew that sounded not good. What is happening today, you guys? I can always tell when I hear it sound weird. This is just a thread issue, so that's fine. I can deal with that. Just cut it off. I swear these things only happen when I'm on live with you guys, so it's super funny because usually when I'm just working, it's totally fine. Nothing happens. But it's kind of cool because then I can just like show you guys like what I do if it messes up. So right here, it was just a thread situation where it got like all under here. So it might just be I need to change the needle. I don't know when I changed my needles last. So that could be the reason. But I just cut it under here so it doesn't get tangled again. Very carefully so you don't like mess up the tightness of your shirt. You don't want that to get ruined. I could take the hoop off and just do that, but I'm being lazy today, so I'm just doing it this way. And then what I end up doing is taking my bobbin out of here and just making sure it's in nice again. And I think I know why it's doing this. This is only the second time I've worked with this puff flock, and I think when I did the other shirt, I pressed it before I did all the stitches on it. So it's puffy right now. That's probably why it's getting caught. But again, this is my son's shirt. I'm like, whatever, just be done with it. So next time I know, press it. I don't usually press my appliques before, But with this puff stuff, I remember now that I had to because it's so puffy. So tip, if you use the flock, press it after your appliques are set before you do anything else, because I think that's why it's messing up. So I'm just going to close out of here and I'm going to float, which means I'm going to go back steps. And I'm just going to start that E completely over because it messed the whole thing up. Okay. And on this computer system, you have to hit close out of everything when you're finished. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's just, I didn't press it down, so it's just getting caught on the flock. So note to self, press it down before. I'm gonna plug in my little guy over here so that I can press it really quick. So it doesn't mess up the rest of it. I really don't want to do another shirt. So this is what I use, my little mini press over here. I have a hook that I hang it on over here and I use it. I pull it out. When I'm pressing my appliques down, I only do it on the second setting. I don't want it too hot. And I'm remembering now, that's why I save these pieces so that I can lay it over it and press it. So my fault. Trying to just go too fast. So we're gonna wait for that to heat up. Okay, so we're gonna start these. Great pro tip. Thanks, Amber. Not a pro at all, but thank you. I'm a newbie with embroidery, but I've learned a lot. Still have a ways to go, but excited to be a part of this community. And Amber, in your videos help me tremendously. Thank you. So I'm learning along the way too. I just started embroidering about a year ago, so I'm learning with you guys, but I try to tell you guys everything I learn along the way. To make baby clothing. Thank you for all the inspiration. Aw, I'm so excited for you. That's awesome. When you have a daughter that's 52, you feel, but you are a kid at heart, and you can do anything you put your mind to. That's how I feel. Okay, so I'm just pressing down this flock because I don't want it to keep messing up. And you can see it flattening as you press it. So that's my mistake, which makes sense now and why it messed up. So you can literally see it flattening onto the shirt. Okay, so you don't need to do it too much. And it's not on the highest setting. I don't ever put it on the highest setting because I don't want to scorch it. But now it's nice and flat. And you can see, here, I'll show you real quick. I don't know if you can see it. You can see where this is nice and flat. Can you see that? And then this right here is still bubbly. So I'm not printing anything on here, and I still need to press the shirt at the very end. So I'm just gonna leave that for now. If you wanted to press the whole thing at one time, you could have, but I just want this right here so I can stitch the rest of this out. But now it's gonna stitch nice and neat. It's not gonna mess up. I don't wanna jinx myself. But we're gonna see the difference. because it's adhered to the shirt now. Yeah, it's like so much smoother. All right, this is 2. I can hear the difference. I always know when my machine's gonna mess up because I can hear it. It sounds different. This is the start of my Christmas with my family, so I hope everyone has a safe and joyful Christmas and to see you on the new year. Yes. Merry Christmas to everybody on here. Yeah, so I use these hooks on everything. They're listed in my description. These hooks are absolutely amazing. If you don't have them, you should get them. They are heavy, heavy duty. They hold my mighty hoops, which are pretty heavy, and they doesn't fall. So I have everything. I have them all over my shop. So I have everything hooked on them. I have my little cleaner hooked on it. My cords I have hooked on it, so I don't have them like everywhere. They're just nice and neat, not like hanging all over the floor. Okay, let's see here. All right, I think that's finished. So this is another sketch design that I'm going to do on my FAF back here in the corner. All of these like organization things that you guys see me using, I got on Amazon. So if you just look up clear acrylic or just clear bins or whatever, you can actually choose like whatever size you need or want. I need to tighten this. So that's where I've found pretty much all my stuff. Okay, so here is the final product. So cute. I just need to press it. And yeah, definitely press that flock before you stitch on it because it looks way better and you're not going to mess up like I did. Center needs to be moved over a little bit. Okay. I want it up more. That's the center. So I'm moving this all around because I don't know why I've never run into this issue before on Embrilliance, but as I was editing this design, it didn't save the way I wanted it to save. And I kept trying all different things. So that's something I need to explore and figure out. I've never ran into this issue ever before on editing. So I don't know if it was just a specific design. I'm not really sure, but we'll see. So I'm just doing it myself, figuring out where it's going. So the top of that. Yeah, okay. Sometimes you just have to mess with it to see. So I know on my machine where my X is the end of the name right here. So I just have to eyeball it because over here, it's showing it way off over here. So that's going to be good, I think. And then that center is right here, which is a little off, which is what I want. Okay, we're good. Now I need to set my colors. So we're gonna do 2 and 9, 2, 3. Gonna do 1. Gonna do 4, five, and 2. Okay, so now we gotta switch out some colors. So switch out this brown. Sorry guys, I talk to myself a lot. I just do the tie-on method when I switch out colors. It works for me. So every now and then the thread will break off or whatever, but most of the time it just works for what I need it to. Can you guys even see me over here? I don't know. I'll come back to my phone in just 1 second. Let me get these colors situated on here real quick. I'm actually excited for this shirt. It's gonna be cute. Okay, so now we need to put the gold on. So which one's gold? Number 6. So you guys, I love my Juki so much that I'm thinking about getting the cover stitch. Call me crazy, but yeah. What's going on here? There we go. Okay, colors are set. So this machine's actually super easy to change out colors, and I don't mind it. That one I like to keep the colors on it because it's just a little more complicated. But I mean, it's still it's easy. It just takes longer, if that makes sense. Okay, we're ready to go. And this one is truly all sketch stitch, so I literally don't even have to change anything out on it. And I just hope and pray that it stitches out correctly. So. All right. What are you guys saying? Let's see. Going to IKEA. Christmas day, both of my sons will be here and we'll be planning the move. Going to IKEA and all. Nice. Amber, where did you get your portable vacuum? I looked on the listings and didn't see it there. Okay, let me I can do that right here. Let me go to my Amazon really quick. So this is nice. I can do this on here. Let's do this one. Okay, see, tell me if this works. Finally wrapped frame. I'm so excited. It will be a while to move in, but I can't wait for the studio looking for ideas. Joanne, that's so exciting. So Barb, yeah, that's the first time I've ran into this issue. So if for some reason it was letting me edit, I've never ever had this or dealt with this. So I don't know what it did. But I was able to like edit the pieces in and out and stuff, and it looked really good. I did my colors, everything that I usually always do. And then whenever I went to go save it to my USB, it like moved the file, or not the file, but it moved the design like off center and like mismatched everything. So then I went back in, centered it again, redid everything again, saved it again, and thought that I was going crazy because it kept doing that. But it wasn't me, I guess. It's that. So maybe that was just that specific design. I don't know. Okay, and yours IKEA is 3.5 hour drive from here? Oh my gosh. Yeah, my IKEA is like an hour away, so I hardly ever go. All right, let's get the next shirt on the hoop. I think I already have most of the colors. I'm gonna press this really quick. So I made this one like a wine red, not red red. So it's a little more like, I don't know what the word is. It's not bright red. It's more fancy. So this block, you really, really have to lint roll it because it catches everything. It looks so nice when it's like all nice and clean, but you have to clean it. Now I do have to say the only thing about having this whole like camera system thing is I can't do close-ups like I normally do. Like I usually could bring my phone and show you guys like stuff, and I can't really do that when it's on the computer like that. My son has been asking me where his shirt is all week, and I felt so bad. So I had to make it a priority today to make his shirt because I keep having to say, oh, I'll do it tonight. I'll do it tomorrow. So here's his shirt. Can you see that? So cute. And it presses so nice. Oh, I forgot. This is not an applique design, so I'm just going to go in here and put it on automatic. So it just keeps going. So cute. All right. Oh, nice. Good. Just found out my daughter is going to have a baby, and I can't wait to see if it's a boy or girl. I have 5 grandsons. Oh, hopefully you have a baby girl, so you get a chance to do some granddaughter stuff. That's awesome. Okay. Where was I at? I'm all over the place today, you guys. Trying to get these shirts done. I don't know if I have another one of that actual red, so I might have to wait. $18.39. I have like stock in here. Because she wants them to be exactly the same. So if I don't have that other red, I have to do all 3 of them on that machine. Yeah. So that's okay. I'll make my blankets while I'm waiting. I'll hoop this other shirt and while we're waiting. Aw, it's so cute. I didn't really like the white on white, but she wanted white on white, so customer's choice, right? Okay. I put it next to on the table.
Okay.
It's on top of the white like thing.
Over here?
Yeah, just right by the laundry room.
Oh, okay.
Underneath the hook thing. No, you can. You're fine. We can take the other car.
Okay, I'm moving here.
Yeah.
Thank you.
You're welcome. And then, yeah, whatever you need.
Okay,
Cool.
Thank you.
Uh huh. Love you. Yeah. Yeah. Sorry, guys. I'm gonna move this over here. Ooh, so pretty. So she sent me a picture of her leggings on what it looks like, and so I matched it up with that. This is for that. I think I'm done over here for now. I can move you guys more this way so that you can see kind of more. How's that? Better? Yay! So pretty. Okay. So I don't know. I bought these wine racks. They're supposed to hold wine, but I use it for my vinyl. I don't know if you guys can see it, but I have them in this drawer over here, so it keeps it all nice and neat. And then I have them down here, which keeps them all just nice and neatly put together. Also got them on Amazon. I get pretty much everything on Amazon, you guys. So, Merry Christmas. So this is another order that I need to put together and get ready. She has a blanket that I am going to be working on, which isn't like my normal blanket. So I'm gonna toss this over here. It's a blanket that I used to make for the shop that I was in locally using my organic gauze with like a fringe outline. So I have this organic, I don't know if you can see it. So this is the two colors that I offered, and so pretty. It's like a mauve and then a cream. I actually have a gray too, but I'm out. But this is really nice organic gauze material, and it's double layered. And so when I make a blanket with it front and back, it's really, really soft and thick for gauze, but super, super soft. And then I do a fringe on the outside, which is like almost like a beige color. Super pretty. So I need to make that for her, which I'm going to do that later because that's a little bit more of a project than I want to do right now because I don't have that much time. But this is almost done, so I want to show you guys what it looks like. So cute. So I have to cut the jump stitches, obviously. I haven't done anything yet, but isn't that super cute? So she wanted the white on white. I would have, if it were me, I would have done like I don't know, maybe even the silver or even a little bit lighter than that. I'm not sure. It looks good. It's fine, but I think it turned out pretty cool. I used silver because she wanted it shiny, and then I did a gold star. And then this red is almost a little bit shiny too, up against the white. So I'm matching it to PJ bottoms that she picked out. So So this is what it looks like off of the shirt, or off of the hoop, I mean. Okay, so I'm going to hoop the next one and get that going on there. So to make it easier on myself this time, I'm actually going to mark where my center is, where I want the star to go, because like I said, the design in Brilliant saved it off center for some reason. And so I want my star to be in the center. That's where I put it right here. So the star, I mean, I did pretty good at eyeballing it, but still. I always move my hand down instead of pulling at all angles. And then if there is a little bit extra, then I'll do that. But I don't like to like pull all around it. So like right here, I'm just gently like doing what I need to make it nice and flat. I've noticed that when you do work with sketch stitches, you have to have it a little bit tighter. Otherwise it picks up the fabric, and you don't want that, because then it'll get caught like my last shirt did. Okay, we're gonna move on to, let's see, Ariana. So I can tell as soon as it pulls it up here, it's way off center. It's so weird. I need to figure out why it did that. Okay, so close. Okay, now we're gonna go up. I'm gonna go up a little bit more. Okay. I always feel like it's so quiet. So 2, white, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then red. Wanting to buy some more embroidery fonts, looking for maybe bundle deals. Everyone have a good site. I always use Stitchtopia. That's my favorite. I just feel like the stitch quality is really nice. I also use, what's it called? Let me go to my computer and I can tell you. Let's see. So can you guys hear me or did I just mute myself? Why does my camera keep going in and out? Can you guys hear me or did I just mute myself? Let's see. I'm looking at, okay, good. Thank you. Sorry. I like adjusted the earbud and I clicked a button, so I didn't know if I had pressed something. I'm looking on my Etsy site. I usually get most of my files, like design, stuff like that, are from mostly Etsy, but they're from the bigger Etsy shops. Like, I can't even think of names right now. You can just look up fonts here. Stitchtopia is my favorite though. I have so many. Zen Art Stitch is also really good on Etsy. I have a lot of her fonts. There's a bundle that I got. It's the bundle 10 pack, I think. I get all BX fonts. XOXO is a really cute girl one. Luna is a really good print for girls. The Trolls is fun. Kaylin is one of my favorite cursive fonts for girls. Also the Sarah one. There's a bunch of different Sarahs. I like Sophia. Grace is a good one. There's so many different ones. You just have to look, but only like look at the reviews and how they stitch out and then how many sales they've had, because you don't want to buy one that is kind of crappy. What happened? Nothing. Sometimes it's nothing. Oh, I know what it was. The little thread came out of its hook. Okay. There we go. So I only, on my white shirts, I cut the threads off that are dark, because if you don't cut them off right around the edges and it like gets ironed underneath the cloud cover, then you can see it up against the white shirt. But on my dark shirts, I just leave the stitches. I don't even touch them. I really like this font. It's called Silly Monkey, I believe. It's a sketch stitch font. So that font's really cute. If you like that one, I can tell you the name of it. I still have to cut those jump stitches. I think if you just look it up on Etsy, it'll tell you. But yeah, this one's called Silly Monkey Sketch. Where did I get that one from? Designs by Juju has good stuff. I don't know, I'm just trying to think. All my fonts are on my other computer, so I can't really find them all. I'm pretty good at eyeballing that. This is how I cut my cloud cover. I buy a big roll and I make a template and I just cut it out and stick it in my little thing over there. I just cut a bunch out at a time. This roll's almost done. But it comes in these giant rolls. So this is what I use to cover up the back of the design. It's the Super Stable Stabilizer Cloud Cover Stitch White. This is the 25 yards. Usually they have a 50-yard roll, I think. Sometimes they do, sometimes they don't. And I usually get the big one, but they only had this one this time. So, and then in the black, they do the same thing. So I do black and white. What happened this time? So I'm thinking about purchasing the Floriani what's it, software, the Floriani software, because I think it would be amazing to be able to edit anything and everything you want on a design and to be able to just like take a picture of something and put it in there and then it digitizes it for you. So that is appealing to me. It is super pricey, but to be able to do whatever you want on it is awesome. So I've been thinking about that more and more, just because, especially what just happened to me with this design, like, I mean, that's never happened before, but still. Okay, put this one away. I'm gonna cut those. Where'd my scissors go? You gotta be careful with these sketch stitches so you don't cut the actual stitch. That's the other thing I hate, is like when it jumps over it. Are you guys all done, prepared for Christmas? I'm gonna do a live, like packing all my stuff, having fun, probably drinking some wine and packing my presents. My whole back of my shop over there is stuff. Okay, that's all nice and done. So cute. I love it. Okay, here's one. This one's almost done. She told me she was going to send me a picture of it, so I can't. I love when customers tell me that. They're going to send me pictures of everything. Designs by Juju, Spooky Designs, Creative Output. Yeah, Creative Output. That's the one I was trying to think of. I love that one too. So I go between Stitchtopia and Creative Applique. Those ones are really good. Designs by Juju is really good. Sandra, which ones do we use? We go through them all the time. I don't remember. I can't think of the names off the top of my head. I just have them all saved in my computer. I can't really start something else because I'm leaving soon. So I'm just kind of wandering around cleaning up right now. But you guys, if you don't have these scissors, I know I talked about them before. These scissors are so, so good. They cut like butter. Like better than the, what, how do you say the name? Ginger? I think they're better than those. Put this in here. Now I gotta prepare for Valentine's Day, so I'm gonna be preparing for that. During my break. And cleaning like some of my shop, like the stuff that I don't use. Like I have so many bins full of fabric that I don't use under my cutting table, and I'm gonna go through it and get rid of some stuff, destash. Also, this wall back here, that I used to I used it for like storage for shipping stuff. I don't use it anymore for anything. So I'm gonna get rid of that. And I think I'm gonna make that my thread wall. So I'm gonna move all my threads and make like some cute like wall back there. That way I can see all my colors all the time. And just have like a giant thread wall. It would be so cute. Okay, that's the next one. I did pretty good at centering that one too. So next. And pull comp. What? I will go will come up with Floriani. Will come. Just a note, even the software will auto digitize. Oh, really? Yeah, I know nothing about digitizing, so that's something else that I'll have to learn along the way. What time is it? Okay. I have like a half an hour, so this will be done by then. So these full sketch stitch designs are super fast when you don't have any like issues. So she wanted short sleeves. I always ask, I'm like, do you want short sleeves or long sleeves? But a lot of kids prefer short sleeves over long sleeves. Just kids are weird and they like their comfort. But I'm also weird and I hate being cold, so I would rather have a long sleeve. But a lot of kids do prefer the short sleeve. Where's that? I'm gonna write this down so I know I don't have to. I just wrote down the colors so that I wouldn't have to go through each one again. Two nine two 314 52. we're done. Yeah, I get that. I get that. Now I just need to figure out how heavy their package is because I've never shipped out a package with 3 shirts and a romper and a pair of leggings before. So I think we're ready for a new needle on here, but it's not messing up. It just keeps coming undone under here, but it's not messing the design up. So I'm just gonna let it go for a second. I'm just watching it. I can tell the way that it sounds if it's gonna mess my shirt up. I've been using this machine for really quite a while now to know the sounds of it. Are you guys like that with some of your machines? It's pretty cool when you get to know your machine that well, when you can just like hear it from across the room and you're like, ah, and you run to go get it. So here's Ariana. So cute. They're all 3 exactly the same, except 2 girls and then the boy. looking for a pegboard bracket to hang my mini press iron on. Yes. It just keeps it like out of the way, and then you can take it down when you need to and use it and then put it away. And I always unplug it. That was probably annoying, but I unplug my Cricut mini presses. Every time I'm done using them, I turn them off and unplug them. Hey, how are you? I'm just finishing up here. We're making one more shirt and then I'm gonna head out. Which reminds me, I'm gonna see when. Cameron's gonna be excited about this. Do your guys' kids go through phases? Like, he was such a mama's boy when he was a baby because I nursed him for like a year. So we were very close. And then when I had Andrew, he became a daddy's boy more because I couldn't hold him and I wasn't nursing him anymore and stuff like that. But lately, he's completely back to mama's boy again. Like, he's so attached. He wants to hang out with me in the shop all the time. Like, it's so cute. Kind of makes me feel good because after he became a daddy's boy, it was kind of sad for me. And now he's back to mama's boy again. So it's cute. But he just wants to help me with everything I do. So he'll be excited that I made this for him. This one's different to fold. We're almost there. Then I can pack this one. So I can actually put this back here. I'm going to turn the camera around so you guys can see me back there. Don't look at my mess. Okay, so this order we did them yesterday. We're doing the 3 shirts and then the Christmas roses leggings and then the Christmas romper. So I don't know if you guys saw that yesterday, but this is the print. So it has like hot cocoa cups and everything on it. And then this is the other one. So these two, this is new. I don't have this even on my shop. This one is from last year. So she got one of each. And the reason why she got my new one without it being listed was because she had messaged me about how she was doing a photo shoot with hot cocoa. And I just thought it was like seriously perfect for that. Okay, this time it ran out of bobbin. So I'm just going to fix that real quick. And then I forwarded her the picture of the print and she fell in love with it and was like, yes, that's going to be perfect. It'll match. So I was happy to do that for her. Okay. So what I'm gonna do is just throw these in here. Do that. And then I'm going to just grab another shirt and pretend like it's his. That way I can weigh it. And then we can pack it up. I need a short sleeve. And here we go. I'll just use this. And then I'll just throw one of these and one of these. And we'll pretend that's the package. I have to get ready tonight too. My husband's taking me out on a date tonight because we missed our anniversary dinner last week because I was sick. So, we're going out tonight. What is it? 1 pound, 6 ounces. I wanted to show you guys too my little planner that I got. Okay. I need to make, so this break that I'm taking, I need to replenish all of my stuff because I've gone through it all. So I need to make more of this vinyl, or vellum, I'm sorry. So this vellum I always put on top of all my stuff. So that, usually I put a stamp right here, but I put a sticker there instead. But this like protects everything that is in here. So I need to make more of that. I just need to restock everything. You guys, I'm so behind. I've been so behind. Okay. So now I'm just going to go into, I use Etsy shipping for when they order it on Etsy, but this particular customer ordered it on my website. So I have to go into Shippo, and that's how I do my invoices through my website, is through Shippo. So where's my phone? So she moved and she got a new address. So where did I put my phone? Am I losing my mind? Here it is. And that shirt's almost done. Does anyone know what would make your 6-needle machine make a loud sound when stitching? Is it caught on something? Did stitches get caught in there? I know, having a new space is so exciting. Okay. You always have to manually input. If they move after they order and then they move, you have to manually input it in. So I just make sure, I'm double making sure that it's the right one. Because what I don't want is for it to be sent to the wrong address during this time of year, because that would not be good. Okay. And it is .22 ounces. And this one is, I believe, let's measure. I don't know. 12 by 9.5 by 3. And I'm going to priority ship it. Let's see. Perfect. Couldn't validate the recipient's address. Please confirm that the address looks correct. 24. Hold on. Why isn't it letting me do that? Okay. Changed all the needles. Sometimes when it makes loud noises like that, it could be your needle, it could be your thread, it could be your bobbin. So check your bobbin, because sometimes there's like a piece of thread behind there that you need to clean out. So that could be the issue. There's a lot of different variables. Sorry guys, I'm just trying to confirm her address because I can't send it out if I don't have the right address. So let's go ahead and turn you guys back this way so I can finish this up over here. My scissors got stuck to it. So I have my hoops on this hook too. There's those strong hooks. I can't even like really get it off. But I actually like to do it the other way. So I stick it this way. So I always put my mighty hoops like together with the letters facing each other. I think it's not as strong of a bond that way. That way it's easier to come apart. If it's the other way, then it's very strong. So then I like to put it on my hook down here and it just kind of hangs. And I have 2 more mighty hoops back over there for those 2 machines on hooks over there as well. Okay, we're gonna turn that off. And while we're waiting for her to respond, we're going out of town this weekend, and I have to go, I still have to do some shopping for my husband. I haven't gotten anything for him. I'm always like last minute on that stuff. But I always tell him, let's not buy for each other, just the kids. Like, we don't need stuff. Do you guys feel the same way? I don't know. As you get older and you have kids and stuff, it's more about them, I think. But then I feel bad when we decide not to get stuff and then he gets me something and I don't have anything for him. And then I'm like, okay. Trying to be careful because I can't really see the white on here. There we go. If you guys wonder why I always point it up this way, it's because the reflection of the light gives me a shadow behind my stabilizer, so I can see exactly where I'm cutting around it instead of always like being nervous to cut the shirt. So that's why I always point it this way. It just helps me out when I'm cutting, and I can cut faster because I can see where I'm cutting. And no, I've never cut my shirt while cutting this out. And the day that I do that, I'll be like, what happened? Why did I do that? But no, I've never done that. So quiet when my machines are not on. So now I'm gonna make a shirt to match this. I already have it made. I didn't like the way it turned out because I didn't like the color combination. So I'm gonna mess with it a little bit more, but it matches these pants exactly. So I made those pants for my son. I try to always make him, my 3-year-old, the samples. That way he can wear it and I can take pictures for my shop. So that's how I do that. But I'm really excited for that one. So this is my actual first true like embroidery outfit. So to match the leggings, I actually had the designer from Spoonflower make this pattern for me, and then she matched the plaid on the bears. So this is the pattern I'm talking about. So she matched the pattern on here to the cotton that I'm using on the applique. So the applique is going to be a bear, and then it has like mountains and stuff behind. So my new thing for next year is I want to start making outfits like that, like matching leggings or whatever my print is for my bottom. I want to make an embroidered top for it. So it's not all going to be birthday shirts. So that's pretty much what I have right now, and what a lot of people have for embroidery. But I want to start doing it as like more of an outfit sort of piece instead of only birthdays. I'm still doing birthdays, obviously, but I want more. I just want something more to add. Something that's more unique and like customized, because a lot of people like the personalized aspect of kids' clothing. So I think if I add that, then it would just be another way to personalize their children's clothing. So, okay, so there's that one. So now let's go back over here and see if she's messaged back. Hopefully she has. Normally I would do another one, but because I'm using my Christmas tape on here too, I don't want to like overwhelm it. But this tape is so strong, you guys. If you need like a really good like packing tape, I always like make sure that the bottom piece right here is super tightly attached to the bottom. That way like nothing gets in there. And it's just like a little tiny piece that I use, but it just secures it like a lot more so that the box is not ever gonna open. Let me see, did she? Oh. I'm just gonna go with it because I need to send it out, so hopefully that's the right one. And every time I use a box, I always secure it with clear tape. I just go straight across the name. You can't see it over my tape. It just makes, because sometimes the shipping label, and not right now usually, but when it's summertime in Arizona, it like lifts up. I don't know, but I just like to make sure it's nice and secure. So I got this really cute tape from Amazon, of course. And I kind of just wrap it like a present. So cute. I like ran out of all my stickers. Okay, so this is what it looks like. My little holiday packing. The back doesn't look so great, but the front looks cute. So that's how I sent out all my packages this year for the holidays. Kind of try to make it fun and festive without too much craziness. Okay, so I'm gonna put this right here so I don't forget it. But I think I'm gonna head out, you guys. Thank you for being here with me again. Let me know if you have any questions before I get off. And I'm gonna plan on probably, well, I'm leaving this weekend, but next week I'm going to just have fun, like, because my orders are gonna be done. I'm gonna be on break. Basically, I'm still gonna be sewing and stuff because I want to do all the stuff that I haven't been able to do while my shop's been active. So I just want to be able to catch up, do things that I haven't been able to, make some new stuff, just have fun with it and do some projects and stuff. Plus, when we get back, I have a lot of wrapping to do. So I usually bring all of my Christmas presents out here after the kids go to bed. And then I wrap on my table because it's up high. I don't have to sit on the ground and hurt my back. So it's just a lot easier to do it that way. So I don't know, thinking some fun lives, fun chats, and maybe some projects. Sandra's coming. We haven't set like a specific date that we're gonna go live together, but we're gonna go live and do the In the Hoop project, making the mug rug. And I'll put a supply list out like a couple days beforehand But she said if you go to the dollar store, you can get the actual like, what is it? The basket that it goes in? I'm not sure. She has all the supplies for it, but I'll put it out. If you guys know, maybe you can put it in here or I don't know, link it somehow. But oh, sorry. So anyway, I'll put a supply list out. It's going to be just a fun project. I've actually never done an in the hoop project, so this is going to be super fun for me. And she's going to show me how to do it. I think we're going to do one on the multi-needle so we can see how that works on there, and then one on my flatbed, so my single needle, the JANOME. I wanted to break that out and see how the embroidery is on that so I can show you guys, because I know Sewing Machines Plus has been talking a lot about the Janomes this week, and they actually have the Memory Craft 9850, the one that I have. I didn't personally buy mine from them because I wasn't a customer of theirs when I bought that machine, but they have that exact same machine. So, and I love that machine. It's amazing. So if you guys are looking for a good combo machine or even just a one or the other machine, I don't even use it for embroidery anymore. I only specifically use it for my blankets, but it's an excellent sewing machine. So I wanted to break out the embroidery part of that and see like how that does on that too. Where did you get your tape dispenser that the Being and Bliss tape is in? I got that on Amazon. They don't have that specific one anymore, but let me see. You can, what is it called? I have it right here. It's just a water activated tape dispenser, but let's see here. Yeah, so I don't know. They might. So it is, let me see here if I can share this on here. I don't know if it's gonna let me. They're pretty expensive, but it's amazing. But excuse me, but you can just search water activated tape dispenser. But the one that I have is, it's saying it's like $160. So I honestly don't remember how much I paid for it, but you can get, there's a bunch of different kinds. Like there's one that's $35. There's one that's, they go all the way through different prices, but just look up water activated tape dispenser. That's the kind that I use. Hi, Miranda. Will you go back to Monday Night Lives after the new year? I've been thinking about what I want to do with that. If I don't want to commit to an every week thing because I don't want to do what I did last time, whereas every week and then I got burnt out. And it wasn't like just, it wasn't being burnt out on what I did. It was just everything all at once, like my job or like my business, running that, and then having to plan out all these things. So I think if I approach it as like, maybe like make a big like once a month live where we do something, a craft or a project, or I teach you guys something kind of like I did before, like a tutorial or something, maybe like a once a month thing, then I could like sustain that. But once a week, probably not. I'll probably go live once a week, like I was before, but not have it like a specific time and plan. So kind of like what I'm just doing right now. I just hop on when I can, and whoever's here, great. I do want to be a little more specific when I'm going live, because I notice that a lot of people are like, oh, I always miss your lives. Like, I never know when you're going live. That's just because lately I've just been all over the place, honestly. And I'm like, oh, I can go live right now, so I'm going to do it. It's on spur of the moment sort of thing. So I do want to get more on a schedule and organized, but I right now cannot commit to every Monday night at a certain time. But I do want to figure out when that time can be. I'm trying to finish up these dang felt dolls. Oh my gosh, Sarah, you're still working on those? Thank you so much, you guys. Yeah, she's gonna have the time of her life, I think. I keep trying not to slip up, but she has no clue what we're doing. So I plan on like kind of vlogging it a little bit and putting it with my next video. I know I keep saying I have all these videos, and I do. I actually have so many videos in my phone that I've recorded and stopped and recorded and stopped, but I have not had time to sit down and edit. So that's another thing I want to work on this year. And one of my 2022 goals is to just, I don't know, just be more organized. That's my number one thing. I mean, my office is organized, my shop's organized and stuff, but in my head and my own like work day, I want to be more organized. So, okay. Anything else, guys? I think that's it. So have a good weekend. It is almost Friday, and don't stress about stuff. This is supposed to be a good, fun time of year. So have fun with this weekend and get all your Christmas stuff shopping done so you're not stressed at the end. And I'm already done. All I have to do is get a couple stocking stuffers for my husband, and then I'm set. But I have to wrap. So when I get back, we're going to do that. But I hope you guys have a wonderful weekend, and I will see you guys when I come back. Bye, guys.